1938 Mazda that I have. That's a Japanese military three-wheeler. It's a 700cc single cylinder. The light is very bad here. It's probably very difficult to see. Covers on the handlebars. The instruments are gone. The gear shift lever comes up through the middle of the fuel tank. Back of the Mazda, it's all full of old motorcycle parts. Here is the license plate. I don't know if you can read it. I was told that it's early style or old style or pre-war Tokyo plate. This is the poor condition CF40. Here's the serial number. The speedometer says 1,085 miles. I think that's probably even correct. Gas tank looks clean inside. The reason I have the foot pegs off because I needed more space in my trailer, so I took them off. Here is a, I hauled it from California. Here's a brand new taillight lens for it. This was disconnected here, the brake lever. The Kickstarter doesn't engage, but the clutch works very easy, as you see, very easy, and it's hooked up there. So I think there's something wrong in the clutch. I don't know if the motor is stuck or not. I suppose it's safe to assume that the motor is probably stuck too. It's been sitting for many years. But it is definitely restorable. It is quite complete. The little side covers are gone, but other than that, I think most everything is there for it. 1951 Indian that's missing parts. It hasn't run since 1955. These are the poor condition lilacs and maruchos. Some of them are only good for parts bikes. Kawasaki's okay. I don't have time to get them outside. I checked both of the engines are stuck on both of them from setting. This motor is stuck too. Yeah, it won't kick over. And this one also is stuck. And for some reason the pipe from the muffler to the cylinder head, that header pipe is gone. Here's some of my memorabilia. It's Yamaha parts. Most of that is Yamaha parts. Many different models of Yamahas. That's all Yamahas. The Ascot Scrambler. These are all Honda Scramblers and Honda Superhawks and 450s. Suzuki X6 Hustlers, Honda Superhawks, Honda Dreams. These are Bridgestones. Here's a little motorcycle off a ferry-go-round. In other words, a merry-go-round or ferry-go-round. It was a ride, a children's ride. Those are all brand new Bridgestone parts. Honda Scramblers. It's all Scramblers and Superhawks all the way down there. Small American motor scooter. That's the new Lilac. Missing quite a few parts, no carburetors. No seat. This is the Meguro or Meguro or however you pronounce it. It is missing the seat. No front fender. That's the headlight lens for it. No taillight or chain guard either. These are all Hodakas. Those are little Honda 50cc motorcycles. Honda C110 Super Sports. More Honda C110s. MF2s, I believe. That is a Bridgestone Surf Rider 7. Building here too that has to be restored. That's full of old motorcycles too, but I don't have time to video them for you now. Working on that I just came out of where I showed you the motorcycles. Very nice original C200 Honda, all original paint and runs very nice. That I want $1,850 for. The camera underneath the Kuragani so you can see the rear differential. in this building here too, but I'll try and show you some of the Tohatsus. Here's one of them. Here's another one. That's a Moto Marini. This is a little Bianchi Sport Tiddler. It's a Western Flyer American bicycle. There's a little Adler. There's a poor condition 90cc Hodaka. These are very early Honda trail bikes with this style taillight. NSU Prima scooter. It's a Kawasaki Coyote, missing some parts. I also have the motor. The motor is missing some parts. Here's another Tohatsu. The seat's in bad condition, needs to be upholstered. It's NSU Prima and a Lambretta. These are poor condition Tohatsus. There's American bicycle. It's Firestone, I believe, and it's manufactured by Schwinn. Old American motor scooters. Those are Japanese Silver Pigeon. Vespa Lambretta. These are Honda 150cc and those are all Honda 160cc. Or poor condition Vespas. Those are also Honda 160s. And that room over there is filled with Zundaps and Pooks and Bultakos and German motorcycles. Motor scooter. There's a Rabbit, Japanese Rabbit. Here, this is the YDS2 Yamaha you asked about, but it has been sold to a motorcycle dealer in Japan called Union Club. Plating, some plating was bad, but it was very nice, original, low mileage and runs very nice. There's a very nice original YDS3 that is not sold. That is also for sale. Bultaco. Very nice mint original Hodaka. It's a 1960s Jawa Scrambler. It's American snow sled. This is a very nice Suzuki X6 Hustler. Our little workshop. That's a Triumph TWN 1957. This is a 1954 Vincent Black Shadow with 2,500 actual miles on it. It's one of the tags that came with it. This is the original warning tag on the generator. It hasn't been driven since 1963. This is 1948 Vincent Series B Rapide that I restored 12-13 years ago and just sold it recently. Big mess. Reading Standard motorcycle is 84 years old that I just bought. It's all original paint. I've just been cleaning it up. This is the gas tank for it. That's a 28 cylinder Pratt & Whitney, or is it Pratt & Whitney or Wright aircraft engine. It's 4,360 cubic inch and it has 7 magnetos that go all the way around. It's 28 cylinders and has 56 spark plugs. This is the 1970 Subaru. The lights are quite poor in here too. It's the brand new 90cc Jawa. Brand new Moto Beta. It's a brand new BSA Starlight. All of these are on my inventory list. These are brand new Tohatsus. The engines still have tags on them. Each one has the same mileage. 4 miles, I think. 4 miles on it. They're missing the rear wheels and some miscellaneous parts. These are all brand new parts that go for it, that are included. These are all the Honda brand new silver gray cables. That's the brand new old stock Tohatsu motor. More Honda silver gray cables. It's a 1947 BSA C11 with 400 miles on it. This Indian Chief here has 5,000 actual miles on it. This is James Dean on his first motorcycle in 1948. You see the little hand shift in the side of the tank? There's one exactly like it, and it's brand new. These are two more that are still brand new in the crate. They were sold by Indian dealers in the late 40s. Made in Czechoslovakia, they were little CZs, but sold by Indian dealers. That bike hasn't been ridden since 1956. This is the brand new 100cc Kawasaki. It's got 1 mile on it. Still has original tags on it. There's 2 or 3 Pirellas there. I have 15 or 20 Pirellas. The Victoria Bergmeisters. Peugeot. This is a Sazetta motor scooter. I hate smoking area. That's my Doodlebug motor scooter. I had one when I was a kid. Some of my motorcycle memorabilia. This is a radio out of the Steve McQueen estate auction I bought about 10 years ago. This is a salesman's sample box for demonstrating spark plugs from the 1920s or 30s. That's American Cyclone engine, overhead camshaft, built in 1915, 80 years ago. Hope you can understand what I'm saying on this tape. It's very amateur quality, but I thought you might enjoy seeing some of the things on it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'd be happy to try and help you. Thank you very much. I hope your grandfather finds the Kuragani that he's looking for, even if he's not interested in mine. And if you have any questions about any other motorcycles, or curious if I have a certain kind you're looking for, please let me know, because there are several hundred motorcycles I have that I didn't even show you, plus a lot of the ones that I did show you, it was so dark you probably couldn't see them very well. But thanks again for your interest, and hopefully we can do business in the future. Thanks again. Bye-bye.